The other thing is, others come in and enjoy Jamaica for you. Yet, I find a lot of Jamaicans wants to go overseas, where majority of us wants to run back home. So we have something here that we gotta find out. Why you running here? And why are we running back there?
What would you call a better Jamaica?
Where people are respected and have a decent place to live, raise your family, and work.
Okay. So how would you implement this?
You gotta get the entire country involved.
How would you do that?
Not just some, because most of the time the people out on the outskirts of Jamaica, to me, I think when I visit Jamaica and I see how people on the outskirts of Jamaica live, it's like they're neglected.
What do you mean outskirts?
Like in the country areas,
Okay.
and up in the mountains, up in the hills, out of the city. To start, I would begin with infrastructure. Infrastructure, people might not look at it, but I can tell you, the infrastructure is key to bring these people into areas where they can find employment. I remember being in Jamaica one year when my mom passed away, and because I'm out in the outskirts of the city, we had some rain, and we were trapped in there for 2 days. We couldn't come out because the major road in there was flooded and damaged. 2 days.
So how did people move around?
Well, citizens in the area just get a bulldozer and dump up some dirt where the water has just ripped out the road, and so we could get out.
That sounds like what Jamaicans would do.
Yeah.
They would use the tools they have around, pull together. I noticed that with the Jamaican, if there's an accident on the road, all the citizens are running towards the car trying to help. So it's not like they don't work together, but I don't know what's going on there. So infrastructure is the way you would implement the better Jamaica.
Starting somewhere.
Yeah. Okay, so what are your thoughts about the school bus implementation then? They just rolled it out, I think, this year.
Yeah,
what do you think about that?
That's a good idea. We need to get the kids to school and home.
Safely.
We just don't want the kids hanging around waiting for buses. The school bus is a good idea.
Okay.
But I would recommend buses to do the school busing compared to the transportation that we use in Jamaica.
The taxis.
Yeah.
Day-to-day taxis.
Like coaster buses and stuff like that.
So the school buses that they implemented now, that we see on the TV, the yellow buses they have here, what do you think about them using those type of buses?
I think for going up in the mountains with the infrastructure going up in there, I don't think it's appropriate.
Okay.
That's just my opinion.
So
knowing that I'm from the remote area, and there are no roads, especially rainy times, I don't think those buses are appropriate for now until we have proper infrastructure.
So gated communities, I know it's a drastic switch over when it comes to the questions, but just to touch on it, gated communities, are you for it?
Yeah, I am for gated community. I own a home in a gated community, and I'm not worried about when I leave my home and come back here. But the gated community need proper regulation, because I noticed that the maintenance fee that was paid in there, most of the time, they cannot be accountable for the money. And this is something that drains the gated community in Jamaica. So I think the government should implement rules and regulation that every member who own a home in a gated community should pay their maintenance fee. And if they don't pay their maintenance fee, that money is added on to their property tax.
Sounds like foreign.
And if their property tax is not paid, that is handed on back to their mortgage. That's how we do it here in Canada. Because we can't have people paying for other people to live free. It's not right. It's not right. So we need more and better implementation and laws, surrounding the gated community. Accountability for the fund that's
being allocated as a community.
That's been paid for maintenance.
So better transparency. I have one more question before we close out. Why do you think a lot of people want to go home but just not going home?
Because there's a lot of issues, especially the infrastructure, roads, and crime. Yeah, hospital, no security, the police force. Everything is just like, it's not in sync in a time like this. We got to discuss this. This is something we need to discuss. We need to discuss Jamaica. We need to talk about the things that matters most to us.
Right.
What do you want in your community? And from you can bring your community to the light. We can talk to your MP. It doesn't matter who is your MP in there. That's what his job is for, to make sure that the community is taken care of. So we're gonna bring these issues out.